Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm working on a 25-ounce football-shaped tumbler. It's prepped and painted. So I mixed about 40 ml for this cup. I know it's only a 25-ounce, but when you're working with alcohol inks and you want them to move around and swirl and mix, you want to have a nice, good, thick coat of epoxy on there. And make sure you cover the entire cup, and then you can just let it spin for a few minutes. And I go over it with my heat gun or my torch and just warm it up a bit before you put on your first inks. Now I'm going to start with one color and just drop the inks randomly as the cup turns. And once you feel like you've got enough of that color, then you can move on to your next color. And again, drop them just randomly throughout the cup. I try and not do them completely on top of each other. I try and kind of fill them in the white areas, because eventually they're all going to kind of move together anyways. So now I'm going to do the third color. And again, just random. There's really no rhyme or reason. Again, I'm filling in some of the white areas. I don't want a lot of white in this cup, but I don't mind if a little bit shows. So I'm just going to keep going around the cup with my colors, going back over the colors that maybe I need a little bit more of before I get into my white alcohol ink. Okay, so now I'm ready for my white alcohol inks, and I'm just going to go through my entire cup, and I'm going to add the white on top of all the colors, and you can see the change in the color. It kind of comes through, it kind of lightens it and brightens it, and then I'll go back over with my colors and go back on top of the white. And I'll continue to do this back and forth until I kind of get the color look that I want. Well, now my cup is ready for the heat gun. It's pretty well saturated with color. You can already see that it's moving without the heat, but once you hit it with that heat gun and start warming it up, those colors are really going to start moving. Okay, now I'm going to go back in and fill in some of the spots I'm not happy with. Now I'm going to go back over my cup with my heat gun. I'm going to get it really good and warm, and I'm going to not just go up and down with the heat gun, but I'm going to take the heat gun and I'm going to start pushing those colors around, because I don't want my inks to just swirl. I want them to go in different directions. So now I'm going to take my cup off the turner and I'm going to hold it in different directions. I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to let the inks kind of run down one side. Then I'll hold it down and let it run down the other side. Turn it, let it maybe sit even, and just kind of let the inks do different things. Gives it kind of a unique look. Now I'm just going to put my cup back on the turner and I'm going to let it spin for probably about 6 hours, and then I will take it off and put it on my drying rack. and the next day I will go in and do my decal and my final coat. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, hop on over to thecraftattack.com and try out the Artworks epoxy and the new Artworks epoxy scrubs. They're both amazing products.